Sleeps here. Today we're starting a new program on the YouTube channel called Remember When. So we've had a lot of struggles with FC Mobile, actually the last year of FIFA Mobile before it shifted over because EA outsourced development of the game. And if you're paying attention, this new outsourced development of the game kind of sucks. It really sucks compared to what we had before. And there are a lot of new players that are new to FC Mobile and don't understand why all of us legacy players are so upset. Because what we have now is a shadow of the game that we used to be able to play. The breakdowns, the depth of the events was so much more complicated and gave us so much more to do on a daily basis compared to the login, do autoplay crap that we have now. So this new series is going to look at the old event guides from seasons past and line them up with the events that we have right now. So we're in the middle of Team of the Year and Lunar New Year, so those videos are coming. But to get started with it, I need to go back to Freeze because we did not have Freeze this year, and the Winter Wonderland Wildcard, whatever it was called, was very, very, very low-key compared to what the major Freeze event has been in the past. So look back through. My favorite of all of the Freeze events was from December 2020, which really wasn't that long ago. This was back in FIFA Mobile, what would that be, Season 4, I guess? Season 4. And this is a massive event. This is the breakdown video that we used here for that event guide. This is a chance for the players that weren't around then to see what we had so that you can join our rant and rave of let's get back to when this game was exciting, when it was dynamic, when it had depth, when it had range, which is all of the things that we do not have right now in FC Mobile. This series will also troll the living shit out of me because these old videos, they're pretty fucking cringy. I hate to watch myself back, and watching some of these old event guides back, oh, it's bad. So lock in, sit down, enjoy the Remember When series. We're going to finish it throughout the entire year. I've got 4 or 5 of these set up right now. Remember when we had Boxing Day events? Yeah, we used to have Boxing Day events. So that's up next. Team of the Year, Lunar New Year, and I guarantee you we're not going to have a St. Patrick's Day event again this year. But even if we do, it won't be anything compared to the St. Patrick's Day's events that we used to have. So this is a full series. Lock it in and enjoy the nostalgia. Hey guys, FinallyHeSleeps here. Today, EA released Freeze. Epic, huge event, lasts 29 days, all through Christmas, the end of the year. It is going to be a big, epic December, thanks to Freeze. On live on Twitch, as it was released, we went through the event, we played the event, we checked out some of the stuff, we ran the numbers, we talked about some tips and some tricks. So I'm going to cut apart today's Twitch live stream and put it back into a video so you can see how it kind of evolved in a collapsed format. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about some tips and some different tricks and things that will help you as you navigate Freeze for the month of December. This is my shitty drum roll. Freeze! 4 seasons football Freeze off with a bang. Daily Frozen quests. Complete the Frozen daily quest for candy canes to use in 4 seasons. Time to hop into Versus Attack. I will hop my ass over to Versus. Yes, finally, some daily quests in an event. Finally. What do we got? Spend 25 candy canes. Win a Versus match. Win 3 versus match, win 5 versus match, win 10. Spend 10,000 coins, spend 50,000, spend 100,000. Oh yeah, and an additional candy canes. All All right, we need to use some energy to get into this. What was it? Shooting gallery. We need 3,000 for 1 star. Freeze is awesome. Oh, so we've got 4 stars here. Then we move on to the next one. Tap for easy rewards info. All right, I'm going to cut in here and explain this a little bit so it's easier to understand. The rewards, what it is you have 3 skill games that you're going to want to play. There's the first, the second, and the third. Depending upon how many stars you get in each one, by the time you complete all 3, you'll be set here for this to unlock, and the rewards you get are based off of how many stars you claimed by playing those 3 skill games. There is a very slight advantage to replaying a skill game to get your 3 stars. The advantage is so small, I do not recommend doing it. Okay, here's why, and here's how it works. If we click this, tap easy info. When you're done with all 3 and you go to claim the award, if you 1-starred each one, you're going to get 2 gold gifts in that before they reset. If you got 5 stars, 5 or 6 stars, you get an elite and 3 to 5 gold gifts. 7 stars or 8 stars, you get 1 to 3 elite gifts and 3 to 5 gold. But if, for some reason, you get all the way down and claim 9 stars, so you 3-star all 3, you get 1 to 3 elite, 3 to 5 gold, plus a star gift. The star gift you transfer over into, at Frozen Gifts, you trade in your star gifts for a random gift of a master, elite, or gold gift. So yes, it's kind of worth it, but I don't necessarily think it's worth playing those skill games over and over and over again. Play the 3, grab your whatever it is, and move on. That's it. And then just keep replaying, because the difficulty will increase. And with better difficulty, we are hoping better rewards. That's the way we're looking at it. It's different. This is the only one that you get a gold gift every time you play. Everything else, you're just replaying for terrible rewards. It's just not worth it. So just play them through one time. Claim your gift, get as many stars as you possibly can, and go for it at again. That's it. Interesting. December 9th, it's every 2 hours. Then it goes every 1 hour, 12. Holy shit, this event goes clear into January? Awesome! Okay, what do we got? What is this one? 100 bonus gifts. Icon points! Icon points. What's this? Player. 84 plus freeze player for 15. What are those? Those are the master
Zip
gifts.
Zap 1 is now following.
Spend coins to get some extra gifts. You can do this up to 50 times. 50 times. So we can do it, what, 20? We're going to do it. Let's spend 1,000,000 coins. Chan. Milner. So what is Milner's requirement? 3,250 snowman points. Where the hell are the snowman points? Where do we get the snowman points? So you have to claim these. Starting to understand this. So you have to spend your coins here to earn the snowmen. So is it 50 here? No, you get more snowmen. If you do the players, you only get half snowmen for the expense. So it's 2 to 1 for the player. It's a 1 to 1 for the common. 1 to 1 for coins. It looks like it's 1 to 1 for everything but the players. And we're getting 100 snowmen a pop. Are the coin packs worth it? 100% they're worth it. You're going to get some major rewards in the... So now we're up to 700. We're up to 700 snowmen. Where do you get candy canes from? From the quests. It looks like they're coming from the quests. And I opened that pack. I spent some coins on the pack. Versus matches gets us more. Interesting.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
1,250 frozen points. All right, I'm going to cut in again because we didn't understand this at the time. Every day when you log in, you're going to be able to claim 1,250 frozen points. That is daily that you use to complete the football freeze. Antoine showed up later in the stream and started answering some questions. And one of the big things was about the snowflake, because we noticed up here it says that it ends in 7 days. It's like, what is it? Way up there at the very top, if you can see that. At the very top of the screen. It says 7 days. What happens is a 4-week event. The first week is snowflake. Then week 2, we get slippery slope, I think is what it's called. Then in week 3, it comes back to snowflake. Then it goes to slippery slope. Everything you do here does not carry over. Your frozen points do not carry over. Like right now I have 60. At the end of those 7 days, anything you have left over will die. So strategy on this, there's not a whole lot of boost this time. Personally, I'm going after candy canes. Candy canes are going to be my main level of focus in everything that I do for this. Candy canes and snowmen. And everything else is just kind of fodder. There's no players here that I'm really going to go after and grab. But if you look at it, you can grab quite a bit on a snowflake during the week. How much? Not quite sure, because you only have 1,250 snowflakes. You can buy more snowflakes, but you only get 1,250 per day for 7 days. So take a look at the whole snowflake, map it out, and decide what you want to claim with those 1,250 snowflakes. We have a bunch to spend here. Which direction do we want to go? Do we want to go coins? I would rather go boost, but there's no path that just gives you boost. Candy canes. I'm fine with, I would be okay with going for candy canes just because of gets me to Milner quicker, but there's no path that really gives out a lot of candy canes. I don't know which one seems the more intelligent to go after. I think if we go down, it may give us the most bang for our buck. You got 50 candy canes there, 86 center mid. I think we're going to go down. We're making a quick decision. We're going down. Snowman Builder. Okay. If you claim rank shards on Candy Cane Lane, then you get snowman points. What is good value for money? Rank shards or boost? I went rank shards. Just a quick decision. I went rank shards. I think you have to hit the snowman while he's over the black, if I remember right. This sucks. Do we get energy back? Do we get it back, or are we just out? And we get it back. Thank God. Okay, now we're ready. Finally, Jesus. Am I going to buy all 50 coin packs? Yes, and maybe today. Okay, what the hell? Where's the ball? Pass the ball into the snowmen that are trying to steal your gifts. You have to, I think you have to hit the snowmen. You have to keep the snowmen from stealing your gifts. And if they hit the gifts, you have to get them back. We've seen, yeah, that's not that hard. You just have to hit the snowmen before they get back. Are the 50 special tree bowling? I'm assuming I don't want to hit the snowman will be in my way. This was stupid. Okay, I'm going to break in here again. On stream, we started to run the numbers on the event, and I want to explain exactly what it's for, because it took us a while to get these answers, so I want to explain it here. So what this is we're dealing with the Starry Night, the energy that you go through. The energy and stuff is only for here. So this is what we're dealing with. I'll go to the black screen so you can see it. Okay, we're going to start with 18 energy. That's what we got at the beginning of the event. There's 29 days in the event. Energy refreshes hourly, so that's 24 times 29, 696 additional energy. You get 12 per day by watching the ads times 29 days. It's another 348 energy. Then you lose 1 energy because that last hour you don't have enough time to refresh and play a game. So it's 18 plus 696 plus 348 minus 1. That is 1,061 energy total. There are no energy coin packs to buy, so that's all you're dealing with. It takes 4 energy per skill game. So you can play about 265 skill games before you run out of energy, depending upon how well you play the skill games. Because remember, the skill games are specifically set up so that if you get 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, when you're done, anywhere from 3 stars to 9 stars, that's what kind of gifts you get. So you can expect to get anywhere from 88 elites and 360 gold gifts if you totally suck and you only get 1 star per skill game, all the way up to like 88 star gifts if you 3-star everything, 256 elite and 440 gold if you get the best drop rate. So somewhere in that range. But again, all of that we're figuring out, all of those numbers really only have anything to do with the rewards here for this, which are all gifts. None of this has anything to do with free players or anything. That is just the energy breakdown to claim gifts to transfer into other things in frozen gifts. And there is these refresh on a rate, which we already talked about. So you can see here, it does refresh the first all the way up until Christmas Eve's reset. It's once every 24 hours. So all the gifts that you see today will be the same thing all day. Then for 2 days, right over the holiday, they rotate hourly. So you want to hoard all of your gifts until then. So all that energy and playing all those skill games, it's important to get the gifts together to hold until certain things pop up in the gifts. And we'll talk about that in a second. So then after that 2-day break, then it goes back to a 12-hour until New Year's Eve. And then you have on New Year's Eve through New Year's Day, every hour again. So a lot more stuff pops up. And then 12 hours until the last 24 hours when it's just kind of timing out. Now this thing, if you look here at the end, to view the possible rewards, what that's saying is at the gold gift level, every time there's a refresh, like right now we have coins, but it could be skill boost, XP, gold players, snowman points, or team of the week points. What you want, if you're going for specific players, is snowman points and candy canes. So the snowman points are the big thing. At the elite level, you have a possibility of 100 elite snowman points, or 100 snowman points for the elite gifts. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're saving for. Bonus, give out candy canes and snowman points. and you have candy canes at the master level. Same thing. Or snowmen at master level. Candy canes you can only get at the bonus. Does it make sense? That's what all of those numbers are for on Starry Night. That's all we're dealing with is just the numbers for the energy to get the gifts. It's all about getting the gifts. You change the gifts into candy canes or snowmen. The snowmen get converted into, or the candy canes get converted into snowmen. The snowmen get converted into players. I know it seems a little bit confusing, but as the month goes along and you continue to play, you'll be fine. Best tip, number one thing, save your gifts until you can either get candy canes or snowmen. Those are the two, candy canes and snowmen. Okay, do we understand? Kind of, sort of, not really. You got it? Candy canes and snowmen. Because once you go to Candy Cane Lane, you'll use the common shards. 100 candy canes convert to 100 snowmen. The snowmen are what you use to claim the players. That should make sense. All right, here we'll look at the numbers again. We'll black this out. So now we know what we're getting with the gifts. We know what the whole point of that is. The candy canes are the important thing, right? You're going to get 150 per day by doing the daily quest. That means winning 15 versus matches, spending 100,000 coins or whatever it is. Complete your daily quest, 150 per day, times 29 days. That's 4,350 candy canes in total. If you trade those in on one of the resources at a 1-to-1 level, that's direct translation to 4,350 snowman points. So candy canes become snowmen. You get 200 up to 1,000 in the calendar. We're guaranteed 200 candy canes, but it has been leaked, and we're being told that it is 1,000 total over the course of the month, logging in every day, doing the candy canes. So that's 1,000 more candy canes. The snowflake, if you focus on candy canes, you can easily get between 100 and 200 candy canes per week there, maybe more. It depends on what you're focused on. If you hoard gifts and you're paying attention, you could easily get 500 from the gifts. We're being told that you can get a lot more by trading in gifts, like a lot more. Antoine showed up on the stream and said that it is distinctly possible to transfer enough gifts over to candy canes and snowmen to have enough snowmen to claim a huge reward at the end. We'll talk about that in a second. So if we add those numbers together, 4,350 candy canes plus 1,000 from the calendar plus 600 from the 7-day tabs, which is the snowflake and the slippery slope. It's 1 week snowflake, 1 week slippery slope, back and forth. If you get, let's say, 150 per week, that's 600, but it could be a lot more than that. And 500 from the gifts, which is minimal, that's 6,450. And I say ish because that's just my numbers. Run here, free to play, should be possible. Okay, so now that we know that, let's take a look and see exactly what we're thinking we should be able to get. So according to Antoine, as he came into the stream and said, we were told, I said 6,450, which is enough to claim a 94. Both of the 94 should be free to play. Antoine said that if you're intelligent with your gifts and you convert them wisely, there is enough free to play that Ronaldo should be possible. That is 9,000. That is a lot of conversion of those elite, master, and gold gifts into possible snowmen and candy canes. I think that means that they're going to be there. Whether or not you've got the gifts to convert them is still a random function, but it is definitely doable to get a 94. A 95 should be claimable by most players. Ronaldo, I mean, there's some luck involved, but according to Antoine, and I do believe him, that Ronaldo could be free to play if you're intelligent with your conversion of those gifts to candy canes and snowmen. I mean, that's huge. That is a big event. Plus, don't forget, that if you claim 8,000 snowman points, if you use 8,000 snowman points, you're looking at a 93 center back prime icon on top of it. It's going to be a very fun month. Hope that makes sense. If you were around for the stream or you have any questions, watch today's live stream when it goes live. You can watch us play the event for a couple hours and break everything down. That's it. Freeze. Huge event. Huge event. Very excited. Big players on the range. Big Masters possible free to play. A prime icon that is possible free to play. Cannot confirm, but I am pretty sure I believe everything that we were told today on stream. All right, guys, I got 20 seconds here at the end to kind of map this out. There's like, I don't even think 20 seconds is enough time to say anything. Yeah, these are the other channels over there. They're actually over there. And probably going to run out of time.